Hey, what's up, guys? Rackham up here, bringing you my round 136 TranZit final video, and I'm gonna get into the strategy right now. This part of the strategy is how to efficiently get rid of the bus. To do this, all you do is when the bus rolls in, just hoard up and simply just throw a Semtex in the lower rounds. Do not do that after around like 110. I'll get into that later, but hoard up and damage them with your gun. Uh, I would suggest the gun using like with a very large ammo capacity, so like an LMG, assault rifle with a lot of ammo. In this game, I used the Lamentation, which is the Galil upgraded, and my other gun was a ballistic knife for running purposes and pull out the jet gun, which also revolves around the strategy. But as you can see, I go on top of the bus flashes the red light, makes the noise, jump off, wait for him to come over, and then do a quick cutback, and just run him over with the bus. Drag him down, run him over. It's pretty simple. That's what caused the killing, and you can't do that without actually damaging them, because that's how you kill them with the bus. You must damage the zombies with some type of explosive weapon, anything to damage them. That's the only way to kill them with the bus. I mean, you can actually like run them over, but they'll just respawn. It doesn't count as actual kills, and it doesn't count towards actual kills in your like your kill count on the leaderboard. And in this clip, I'm showing how to get rid of the Avogadro zombie, which is the electric zombie, and the actual strategy I'm using. All you do, you just want to pretty much hoard up, knife them once, and then go back, like hoard up again. We'll just run them around and then knife them again. It's only 2 swipes with the Galvan Knuckles, which is the most efficient and best way to take out the Avogadro zombie, or throwing an EMP, but that's not suggested. You want to have monkey bombs in these solo games. You have EMPs obviously in co-op, but that's pretty much irrelevant now, since you can't even play TranZit the fast way with the patch jet gun. You can't even pull it out and burst. And I did this game actually after patch, in which they made it unavailable to do the best strategy, which is pulling out and then shooting. So all I did was just simply unpatch, or just delete the updates and play the game offline. It sounds boring, but I actually have 2 Xboxes, so I'd get on the other Xbox and just talk to people, and I'd play on the unpatched Xbox. So it's really not that big of a deal. And the reason why I didn't stream this game is because I think I already covered this in other videos, is because my connection's really not the greatest. I don't know what my upload speed is, but I'm pretty sure it's below 1, and I don't think it's really like suggested to even like upload or stream with like under a 1 upload speed. It's just the stream will be very crappy, your connection will be dropping, it'll just be more of a hassle than actually playing. It would take me so much longer. So just literally recording every second of the game is just much better for me now. And I already talked about this in many other videos. I'm going to be moving soon. I'm going to be upgrading my internet. Right now I run like a 50 foot Ethernet cable around my house to connect the internet, but I don't run wireless. Obviously, you can't do games wireless, but I'm going to be having my own router in my room, and I'm going to upgrade my internet. So with the shorter Ethernet cable and the internet upgrade for both download and upload speed, it'll be much better to play. And going back to it, each clip I'm showing right now is around like 30 to 40 seconds. Obviously, because I couldn't, or well, if you live stream, all you have to do is just show a few clips. But for me, since I didn't live stream, I have to show a lot of clips for all my games, especially for Die Rise, since that map is very glitchy. But I'm not going to talk about Die Rise. This is TranZit. And moving on to the actual game stats, this game was played over 6 days. I started the game on, I think, a Friday and ended on a Wednesday. There's the bus rolling in right there. That could have been bad. But, yeah, played over 6 days. I think over a time span of 45 to 50 hours of gameplay. That's estimated. That's not exact, obviously. I mean, there's really no way of actually recovering the total gameplay time unless you're at like a live stream and have a timer going and you really take no breaks at all. Like Frenzy does, like he's able to actually get the real time for his games because he never takes breaks. And also a few more game stats. I played pretty bad in this game up till 105, but I didn't really think I was going to die because I was really focusing after that. I just did not want to die. I wanted to beat the record, and I would have if I didn't get. I don't know. It's controversial right now. I think that what's it called? I don't know why, but my Xbox might have assigned me in automatically, so I should have just disabled myself from my connection. I pulled out the Ethernet cable. I do not know why. I mean, it might have connected wirelessly, but it might have been even a reset. I mean, that might be the new reset in Black Ops 2, but I don't think so. I think it's just my Xbox automatically connecting to my router. But going back to the stats, I had 3 downs in this game on rounds 77, 100, and 105. The first down of the game was an actual real down. I got trapped just shooting the gun. I guess a guy spawned from behind me and trapped in between the whole horde. That's an acceptable down because that was just my fault. It wasn't really like a stupid down. The next down was at 100, and it was quite possibly one of the dumbest downs I ever had. Here's the story behind it. All I did was I paused the game at 100 because I ordered like a pizza, actually, and doorbell rang, and I paused the game automatically like to go get the pizza because I didn't want to have the guy waiting. Obviously, that's just rude. So I paused the game in like a bad situation without even thinking about it. Like I didn't run away from the zombies. I just paused it like against the fence with like the whole horde coming with me and my back against the zombies and my face facing the wall or the fence. And I came back like 10 minutes later, just completely oblivious to the situation, and I unpaused the game and I just like ran like sideways. I have no idea what the fuck I was doing, and I pretty much just got trapped because of that. Like those downs can be so preventable if you're just not an idiot about stupid stuff like that. And the third down I had was just pretty ridiculous as well. My third down was on 105. I wasn't taking insta-kills seriously. I was being cocky. And at that point right there, I was pretty pissed off the one down still, or the second down of the game I had. So I was just shooting on insta-kill, and I wasn't paying attention to the spawn point. I think by the stop sign, like it's pretty much like right behind the bus there by that sign. And they spawn around there, and I was like in the middle of the running spot, and the guys I guess just came behind me, and I just got swiped down like literally like a half a second. So after that down, I pretty much was fucking like furious when I was like, wow, 105 and all revives lost. That is just straight up pathetic. But thank God I got the 136 and I didn't actually die. I got reset or whatever happened. I still don't know what happened to this day. And actually, when I got up, I was considering actually just literally fucking turning off my Xbox. That's how mad I was. I mean, some people might find that a bit crazy, but I just found going down solo one of the most irritating things to happen in a video game next to raging in fucking multiplayer. But speaking about recovering from downs or going down in general, all you want to do when you go down, I don't have a clip of it because I had to delete a lot of memory from my laptop. These games take a lot of data, which you have to save in your hard drive. It takes a lot of data, so I suggest before you start your game or your long run, delete a lot of data in your computer, laptop, etc. before you start the game. But going back to when you're going down, all you do when you go down, get up. Do not throw a monkey because you can easily hoard up here at this spot. It's like twice the size of Flopper, and that's literally like one of the easiest spots to hoard up in zombies in pretty much the history of both games. But hoard up here and just hoard them up and damage them, because if you run away if they're not damaged, then you have to get them undamaged because it's after the patch. But if it's before the patch, because you have to play TranZit now before the patch, so you have to delete it, just run away without damaging them. And like, don't run away, keep like a very short distance from the zombies, so you're distance away from the zombies, but you're still like far apart that you can actually see the horde, so you don't have to throw a monkey every time. And then once you're like pretty close to the shortcut, sprint there, and then they'll start respawning in other like parts of the town, and just throw a monkey, go get Jug, and then horde up again, and then just run around the map. You can just run around the map without a problem. It's not that big of a deal. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is my gun selection. In this game, I picked the Galil upgrade and the Ballistic Knife. The Ballistic Knife's like obviously the most one of the most agile guns next to the Cheekum, and a Galil for insta kills. Another thing was keeping the door closed. I tried getting it closed here because it's so much faster on insta kills. If you get a hammer, it won't count if the boards are already boarded up. So there's no boards here if you had the door closed. But when it is, then they break down barriers. And Galil, I was too lazy to get an actual LMG. Another thing was playing tired. Do not do that because in the 130s, rounds start taking around 50 minutes. So you do not want to play tired because you'll lose tension and you just do not want to play. Another fun thing about this game is that my kills are set. As you know, the Thunder Gun was the first person to get his kills reset on Black Ops 2, and King Jack was another. Your kills set around 66,000. Mine reset on round 133 at around like 66,500, and I had a total of 70,000 kills, I think. And the final thing I want to talk about is the runtime error, the infamous runtime error. What you want to do to prevent it is do not use explosives. I saw a reoccurring theme in all these games. Steve, the Thunder Gun, all those people, King Jack, all of them, they get the error from using explosives. So I prevented using explosives after round 110 because Steve got runtime on 119. So do not use explosives in all of this game, and you will not runtime error. I promise you that. I mean, you might runtime error in the 150s, but that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.